Good evening. I want to talk to you about something simple, yet powerful: the idea of working hard in silence. Now, in this world, there's a lot of noise. People want to broadcast every step, every achievement. But true greatness, real strength, often doesn't make a sound. When you're grinding, pushing forward, giving every ounce of what you've got, you don't need an audience. You need determination. You need grit. Some of the best work you'll ever do will be done when no one's watching, when no one is there to applaud you, to pat you on the back. And that's all right. Because when you work hard in silence, you're building a foundation so solid, so unshakable, that when you finally step into the light, the results will speak louder than any words could. So don't chase approval, don't chase applause. Chase growth. Chase excellence. Let your work show up when it's ready, and let the world feel the impact, not from what you said you'd do, but from what you actually did. And remember the quiet ones, the ones who are consistent, determined, humble. They're the ones who reach places that only hard work and persistence can take them. So I say to you, work hard, stay focused, and when the time is right, let your results speak for themselves. Focusing on the work itself rather than the spotlight is a mindset that fosters dedication, authenticity, and true mastery. In a world that often prioritizes appearances and instant gratification, the choice to concentrate solely on the work requires intention and discipline. When we stop seeking attention or validation for every effort we put forth, we allow ourselves to fully commit to our goals. This dedication to the work means giving our all without expecting anything in return except personal growth and progress. Engaging deeply in the work brings a certain clarity that external recognition cannot provide. It allows us to focus on our own standards and the goals we set for ourselves. Often, when we seek the spotlight, we can be influenced by what others want or expect from us, which can dilute our original intentions. By centering ourselves on the task, we remain aligned with our vision, not someone else's perception of success or value. This alignment helps us build something genuine and lasting, grounded in our own purpose rather than external expectations. Focusing on the work also cultivates resilience. When we work primarily for ourselves and our own goals, we're less likely to be thrown off course by criticism or setbacks. Those who work solely for the spotlight often find it challenging to persevere when validation is missing or things become tough. On the other hand, if we're devoted to the work itself, we're prepared to navigate challenges without the need for constant reassurance. This internal motivation builds a sturdier, more independent foundation, which can be a source of strength in the long run. Additionally, staying focused on the work encourages continual improvement. In the pursuit of mastery, we often encounter obstacles, experience failures, and see opportunities for growth. When we're not distracted by the need to prove ourselves, we're free to learn from these experiences and refine our craft. Each failure becomes a stepping stone, a lesson that helps us get better. Those seeking attention may be tempted to hide or gloss over failures, missing valuable lessons in the process. When we are committed to improvement over recognition, we allow ourselves to truly learn, adapt, and evolve, inching ever closer to our best selves. When we're focused on the work, we also become more mindful and present in each task we undertake. Working without the distraction of external approval brings us into the present moment, fully engaging us in our tasks. This presence leads to a deeper connection with our work, enriching the experience and often producing better results. The process becomes rewarding in itself, with each moment spent engaged in the task fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Working with this mindset can also inspire others in profound ways. While people may notice bold claims or flashy achievements, they are more deeply moved by consistent, humble effort. Observing someone who is committed to their work without constantly seeking acknowledgement can be motivating, showing others the power of dedication and quiet resilience. This approach has an authentic impact because it highlights the value of hard work and perseverance rather than superficial success. By focusing on the work, we create not only a strong foundation for our own success, but also a lasting impression on others through the example we set. In the end, Focusing on the work rather than the spotlight builds a foundation based on personal values, growth, and purpose. It is a path that prioritizes integrity, resilience, and a genuine commitment to one's goals, ultimately leading to a deeper, more fulfilling journey. Consistency, rather than fleeting displays of effort, is what leads to genuine progress and lasting success. This idea may sound simple, yet practicing it requires discipline, patience, and a commitment to long-term growth. In today's fast-paced world, where instant results are often prioritized, the value of slow, steady progress is sometimes overlooked. However, those who understand the power of consistency know that it is this quiet, day-by-day dedication that builds true strength and resilience. When we commit to showing up every day, even if only in small ways, we're gradually accumulating knowledge, experience, and skill. Progress is rarely a straight line, and consistency is what carries us through the ups and downs. By putting in steady effort, we are constantly building on what we did yesterday, creating a foundation that grows stronger with each passing day. This is especially true in challenging times. When motivation fades, it's often consistency that keeps us moving forward, reminding us that each small step counts and contributes to a bigger picture. Consistency fosters self-discipline, a trait that is critical for any form of sustained success. When we establish a routine and stick to it, we develop the mental strength to push through tasks even when they feel mundane or difficult. Self-discipline requires us to prioritize our goals over immediate gratification, and by consistently working toward those goals, we reinforce our commitment to them. This process builds a sense of self-trust. Each time we fulfill a promise we make to ourselves, we become more confident in our ability to achieve future goals. Steady effort also nurtures patience, a quality that can be rare in a world that often values quick results. Consistency teaches us to appreciate the journey, to understand that meaningful results take time, and to embrace the gradual nature of growth. By focusing on small, repeated efforts, we learn that progress isn't about grand gestures, it's about persistence. Each day, each effort, no matter how small, brings us one step closer to our goal. Over time, this collection of small efforts can lead to remarkable outcomes, demonstrating the power of patience and persistence. The effects of consistency often go beyond the immediate task at hand. Consistent actions tend to create habits, which are powerful forces in shaping our daily lives. When we integrate small, productive habits into our routine, they become second nature, requiring less conscious effort. These habits compound over time, leading to significant changes without the need for drastic action. By focusing on consistent effort, we not only move closer to our goals but also build a lifestyle that supports continuous growth. Consistency is also deeply rewarding on a personal level. When we commit to regular, sustained effort, we begin to see the results of our hard work. This can be incredibly fulfilling, as each milestone reached serves as a reminder of our dedication and perseverance. It becomes clear that the journey itself, with all its small victories and daily progress, is just as valuable as the end result. Consistency teaches us to find satisfaction in the process, in knowing that we are moving forward and becoming better each day. In many ways, consistency is the foundation for achieving any significant goal. While sporadic bursts of effort might yield temporary success, it's the steady, reliable work that creates lasting impact. Each day we show up, we strengthen our commitment, build resilience, and inch closer to realizing our potential. Over time, consistency transforms even the smallest efforts into something meaningful, underscoring the idea that true progress is less about sudden leaps and more about steady steps in the right direction. Choosing to work in silence builds resilience in ways that go beyond surface-level motivation. When we focus on our goals without the need for external validation, we're forced to rely on our own sense of purpose and determination. This self-reliance is crucial because at some point everyone faces setbacks, criticism, or moments of doubt. When we work quietly, without constant feedback or applause, we learn to push through these challenges on our own terms, developing a form of resilience that is internal and enduring. It's a strength that doesn't depend on others' approval or acknowledgement, but rather it stems from a genuine commitment to our personal growth and vision. Working in silence encourages a focus on the process rather than the reward. When we aren't preoccupied with showcasing our progress or proving ourselves to others, we become more invested in the journey itself. This shift in focus teaches us to appreciate small victories and moments of improvement that might otherwise go unnoticed. Each step we take becomes valuable, not because someone else is watching, but because we recognize the growth it brings. This internal focus builds resilience because it allows us to find meaning in the daily grind, even when the end goal feels distant. As a result, we're less likely to be discouraged by setbacks, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. By working quietly, we also cultivate patience, which is a fundamental aspect of resilience. In a society that often prioritizes immediate results, choosing to work silently teaches us to embrace a slower, more deliberate approach. Without the pressure to constantly showcase our progress, we become more comfortable with the gradual pace of true growth. This patience fortifies us, as it allows us to stay committed to our goals, even when progress seems slow. Resilience isn't just about pushing through difficulties, it's also about understanding that real, meaningful change takes time. When we work in silence, we learn to accept and even value the slower pace, which in turn strengthens our ability to keep going, regardless of how long the journey may be. Moreover, working without constant external validation helps us build confidence that is independent of others' opinions. When we achieve something quietly, without the need for applause, we prove to ourselves that our worth isn't tied to what others think. This self-assuredness is a powerful source of resilience because it means we're less affected by criticism or doubt from others. Our sense of accomplishment becomes rooted in our own standards, making us less vulnerable to external negativity. By relying on our own belief in ourselves and our goals, we develop an unshakable confidence that carries us through tough times, no matter what others may say. Working silently also allows us to avoid distractions and stay focused on what truly matters. When we're not constantly looking for recognition, we're less likely to be sidetracked by superficial pursuits or the need to keep up appearances. This focus strengthens our resilience because it keeps us aligned with our core purpose, helping us to make decisions that support our long-term vision rather than temporary satisfaction. By dedicating ourselves to the work without seeking validation, we become more efficient and purposeful in our efforts, conserving energy that might otherwise be spent on impressing others. This commitment to staying grounded and focused provides us with a stable foundation, allowing us to weather challenges with clarity and determination. Ultimately, working in silence teaches us to trust in ourselves and the process. It reminds us that progress doesn't need to be visible to everyone to be real and impactful. By quietly committing to our goals, we build a type of resilience that is both steady and adaptable, capable of withstanding whatever challenges may come. Letting results speak louder than words is a powerful approach to achieving success and earning respect. In a culture often obsessed with making promises and projecting future accomplishments, taking a step back to focus solely on delivering tangible results is both refreshing and effective. When we channel our energy into actual progress rather than announcements, we establish a foundation of trustworthiness and integrity that words alone cannot provide. Results create an undeniable proof of our efforts, reflecting our commitment, skills, and resilience. Unlike words, which can be empty or exaggerated, results show exactly what we are capable of achieving and demonstrate that we are serious about our goals. This approach also cultivates a sense of focus and direction. When we prioritize actions over talk, we naturally become more disciplined and intentional with our time. Each step forward becomes a calculated move toward an end goal, free from the distractions of needing to justify or explain every action to others. Instead of spending energy on convincing people of our potential, we're able to fully invest in our own growth. This sense of focus can be incredibly liberating, allowing us to work in a way that is genuinely aligned with our purpose, rather than being influenced by the expectations or opinions of others. When we allow our work to speak for itself, we also build credibility. In professional and personal settings, people are more likely to trust someone who has proven their abilities through results rather than empty promises. This is because results cannot be faked; they are the product of real effort, skill, and perseverance. Over time, a track record of accomplishments becomes far more influential and persuasive than any amount of words. Actions, after all, carry a permanence and authenticity that words alone cannot match. Through tangible achievements, we earn a reputation for reliability, showing others that we don't just talk about what we can do, we follow through and make things happen. This emphasis on results over words also fosters humility. When we focus on doing rather than speaking, we learn to find satisfaction in the work itself rather than in others' validation. This humility is powerful because it allows us to stay grounded, recognizing that true accomplishment comes from consistent effort, not from accolades or attention. When we become comfortable letting our work speak for itself, we're able to detach from the need for approval, finding fulfillment in our own progress rather than in others' recognition. This detachment is a form of inner strength, allowing us to stay focused on our journey without being swayed by praise or criticism. Working quietly and letting results do the talking also makes us more resilient. When we're not constantly seeking validation, we become less affected by setbacks or criticism. We're not chasing the approval of others, so we're able to maintain a steady pace, even when things don't go as planned. This resilience stems from a commitment to the work itself, understanding that progress isn't about proving ourselves in the moment, but about consistently moving toward a goal. By concentrating on what we can control, our own efforts and dedication, we build an inner strength that is difficult to shake. We become more adaptable, able to navigate challenges without losing sight of our purpose or confidence. Lastly, letting results speak cultivates authenticity. It requires us to be honest with ourselves about where we are, what we've accomplished, and where we still need to grow. Instead of creating a facade or exaggerating our achievements, we face the reality of our progress, which fosters self-awareness and continuous improvement. This authenticity is refreshing in a world that often values appearances over substance. It sets us apart, showing that we value hard work and genuine progress over mere perception. As others observe our consistent results, they recognize the dedication, discipline, and authenticity that underpin our success, inspiring respect and admiration. In the end, allowing results to speak louder than words gives us control over our narrative, grounded in real accomplishments and genuine progress. It's a quiet yet powerful approach to success, one that builds trust, credibility, and inner resilience over time. Ignoring the need for approval is a powerful mindset that frees us to pursue our goals with clarity, authenticity, and self-confidence. When we stop seeking validation from others, we gain the freedom to work toward our ambitions without the constant distraction of others' opinions. This shift enables us to align more closely with our own values and aspirations, cultivating a path that is truly ours. Often, the need for approval can be overwhelming, causing us to second-guess ourselves or modify our actions to please others, but letting go of this need opens the door to self-discovery and genuine growth. When we detach from seeking approval, we gain a greater sense of self-reliance. We learn to trust ourselves and develop the confidence needed to face challenges independently. This independence is crucial because, at some point, everyone encounters moments of doubt, criticism, or misunderstanding. When our motivation is rooted in internal validation rather than external praise, we become resilient to these external influences, standing firm in our values and decisions. This self-reliance strengthens our resolve, as it is no longer tied to the ever-changing perspectives of others, but grounded in our own beliefs. Letting go of the need for approval allows us to take risks that align with our own goals and passions. Many people hold back from pursuing unique paths or ideas because they worry about how others might perceive them. But when we stop focusing on what others think, we free ourselves to take bold, innovative steps that may lead to significant growth and success. Creativity and innovation often require thinking outside the norm, and this can only happen when we're not overly concerned with fitting into others' expectations. By following our own intuition and values, we're able to explore new opportunities and reach our full potential, unhindered by the fear of judgment. This mindset also fosters a deeper sense of authenticity. When we're not seeking approval, we're more likely to act in ways that align with our true selves, making decisions that reflect who we are rather than who we think others want us to be. Authenticity brings a level of satisfaction that is difficult to achieve when we're constantly seeking others' validation. It allows us to live more honestly, and this honesty can be felt by those around us. People are often drawn to those who are true to themselves, as authenticity inspires respect and trust. Letting go of the need for approval helps us to develop a sense of inner peace, knowing that our actions reflect our own values, not someone else's. Furthermore, ignoring the need for approval helps us to conserve emotional energy. Constantly seeking others' validation can be exhausting and draining, as it often leads to overthinking, insecurity, and the pressure to live up to others' expectations. By focusing on our own standards and goals, we conserve this energy and redirect it toward productive pursuits. We become more focused, present, and engaged in our work, and this improved focus leads to higher quality and greater fulfillment. When we stop seeking approval, we find that we have more time and energy to invest in our own growth and progress, rather than in appeasing others. This mindset shift also allows us to better handle criticism. When we're not dependent on others' approval, we're less affected by negative feedback. Instead of taking criticism personally, we can assess it objectively, taking away only what is constructive. This makes us more adaptable, as we're open to feedback that helps us improve without feeling discouraged by others' opinions. Ignoring the need for approval helps us approach challenges with a balanced perspective, learning from setbacks without being overwhelmed by them. Ultimately, when we let go of the need for approval, we are free to define success on our own terms. Our achievements are no longer measured by others' standards, but by our own sense of accomplishment and growth. This internal focus leads to a more fulfilling journey, as we're able to recognize and celebrate progress that truly matters to us. Prioritizing self-improvement over seeking external validation is a transformative approach that fosters personal growth and lifelong development. When we focus on bettering ourselves, we become deeply invested in our own journey, rather than being distracted by the need to impress others. Self-improvement is an ongoing process that involves acknowledging our strengths, identifying areas for growth, and striving for progress day by day. This mindset not only builds resilience and discipline, but also nurtures a more authentic and fulfilling sense of accomplishment, as we're motivated by the desire to reach our potential rather than by external applause. Focusing on self-improvement encourages us to take responsibility for our actions, thoughts, and goals. When we're committed to personal growth, we start to recognize that progress is a result of our own efforts and choices, not the opinions of others. This sense of ownership makes us more accountable and proactive, as we're no longer waiting for others to validate or push us forward. By taking control of our growth, we empower ourselves to overcome obstacles, learn from mistakes, and continually strive to become a better version of ourselves. This independence in our journey toward improvement helps us develop a sense of purpose and determination that comes from within. This approach also nurtures self-awareness, a crucial component of personal development. By concentrating on self-improvement, we start to develop a clearer understanding of our own values, motivations, and goals. We're no longer swayed by fleeting trends or others' expectations, but instead we become more in tune with what truly matters to us. This self-awareness helps us make choices that align with our authentic selves, allowing us to build a life and career that reflect our core values and passions. When we know ourselves deeply, we're more likely to set meaningful goals and take actions that bring us fulfillment, rather than chasing superficial success. Prioritizing self-improvement also leads to a more enduring sense of confidence. When our achievements stem from our own efforts and growth, we gain a level of self-assurance that doesn't depend on others' praise. This type of confidence is resilient because it is based on real progress, not on temporary validation. As we continue to improve and achieve personal milestones, our belief in our abilities strengthens, allowing us to tackle new challenges with a grounded sense of self-worth. This internal confidence makes us less susceptible to criticism or doubt from others, as we trust in our capacity to grow and overcome difficulties. Moreover, focusing on self-improvement helps us cultivate patience. Personal growth is a gradual process, and those who are committed to it understand that meaningful change doesn't happen overnight. This patience allows us to approach our goals with perseverance, recognizing that every small step forward contributes to a larger journey. When we're focused on impressing others, we may be tempted to look for shortcuts or quick fixes. However, true self-improvement requires consistency and dedication, teaching us the value of steady, incremental progress. This patience is deeply rewarding, as it helps us stay committed to our goals, even when the path is long or challenging. Ultimately, prioritizing self-improvement creates a fulfilling and sustainable path to success. By focusing on our own growth, we develop skills, resilience, and a sense of purpose that endure over time. We're no longer dependent on others' approval to feel accomplished, as our motivation and sense of fulfillment come from within. This approach not only leads to a more enriching personal journey, but also allows us to make a positive impact on others, as our commitment to growth inspires those around us. Through self-improvement, we build a foundation for a life that is both meaningful and aligned with our true aspirations. Embracing humility is a transformative practice that enriches both our personal and professional lives. In a world often filled with competition and the desire to stand out, humility serves as a grounding force that allows us to appreciate the contributions of others while recognizing our own limitations. When we approach our endeavors with a humble mindset, we create an environment where learning, collaboration, and growth can flourish. This is especially important in a society that frequently glorifies individual achievement and self-promotion. By prioritizing humility, we break down barriers and foster genuine connections with others. At the core of humility is the understanding that we are all on a journey of growth and learning. When we recognize that we don't have all the answers, we open ourselves up to new perspectives and ideas. This openness enhances our ability to learn from others, whether they are colleagues, mentors, or even those with less experience than ourselves. By valuing the insights and experiences of others, we enrich our own understanding and expand our knowledge base. This willingness to learn fosters a culture of collaboration and innovation, as diverse viewpoints can lead to creative solutions and fresh ideas. Humility also allows us to accept constructive criticism without becoming defensive. When we prioritize self-improvement over seeking validation, we learn to view feedback as an opportunity for growth rather than a personal attack. This mindset shift is crucial for personal and professional development, as it encourages us to reflect on our actions and make necessary adjustments. Humility creates a space where we can have open, honest conversations about our strengths and weaknesses. When we're willing to acknowledge our shortcomings, we become more effective in addressing them, ultimately leading to greater progress. Moreover, embracing humility helps us to celebrate the achievements of others. In a culture that often encourages competition, it can be challenging to genuinely appreciate the success of our peers. However, when we adopt a humble attitude, we learn to recognize that someone else's success does not diminish our own. Instead, we can see it as a source of inspiration and motivation. By cheering for others and celebrating their accomplishments, we build stronger relationships and foster a sense of community. This supportive environment encourages collaboration and the sharing of knowledge, which ultimately benefits everyone involved. Additionally, humility enhances our ability to connect with others on a deeper level. When we approach interactions with humility, we create space for empathy and understanding. This means listening actively and seeking to understand others' perspectives rather than waiting for our turn to speak. Such an approach nurtures meaningful relationships, as people feel valued and respected. By cultivating genuine connections, we build a network of support that can help us navigate challenges and celebrate successes together. These relationships are vital, as they provide not only emotional support but also opportunities for learning and collaboration. Humility also encourages us to remain grounded, regardless of our achievements. When we acknowledge that success is often a collective effort, we gain perspective on our own contributions and the role of others in our journey. This understanding keeps us from becoming complacent or arrogant, reminding us that we are part of a larger community. By recognizing the efforts of those who have helped us along the way, we can express gratitude and appreciation, reinforcing our connections with others. Furthermore, humility can serve as a source of inspiration for those around us. When we lead with humility, we model a behavior that encourages others to adopt a similar approach. This can be particularly impactful in leadership roles, where humility can foster a culture of trust, respect, and collaboration. Leaders who prioritize humility create environments where team members feel safe to express their ideas, share their concerns, and contribute meaningfully to the group's goals. This, in turn, leads to higher morale, increased productivity, and a stronger sense of purpose within the team. Ultimately, embracing humility allows us to navigate life with grace and authenticity. It encourages us to recognize our own worth while also acknowledging the contributions of others. By fostering a humble mindset, we create a foundation for continuous growth, deeper relationships, and a supportive community that thrives on collaboration and shared success. In doing so, we enrich our own lives and the lives of those around us, leading to a more fulfilling and impactful journey. Building a strong network of support is essential for personal and professional growth, and prioritizing relationships over superficial connections is a key aspect of this endeavor. In an age where social media often encourages quantity over quality in relationships, focusing on meaningful connections allows us to create a solid support system that can help us navigate challenges and celebrate successes. When we invest time and effort into fostering genuine relationships, we cultivate a network that can provide encouragement, resources, and opportunities for collaboration. At the heart of a strong support network is the principle of reciprocity. When we prioritize building relationships based on mutual respect and understanding, we create a dynamic where everyone involved feels valued and supported. This reciprocal nature of genuine connections fosters a sense of community, where individuals are more willing to lend a helping hand, share knowledge, and offer constructive feedback. By focusing on these meaningful connections, we not only enhance our own personal and professional lives, but also contribute positively to the lives of those around us. This creates a positive feedback loop, as strong support networks often result in greater collective success. Investing in authentic relationships also helps us develop a sense of belonging. When we surround ourselves with supportive individuals who share our values and goals, we create an environment where we feel understood and accepted. This sense of belonging is essential for our emotional well-being, as it provides us with a safe space to express our thoughts, fears, and aspirations without judgment. In times of difficulty, having a network of trusted individuals to turn to can be incredibly comforting and motivating, reinforcing the idea that we are not alone in our struggles. This emotional support bolsters our resilience and encourages us to continue pursuing our goals, even in the face of adversity. Furthermore, meaningful connections can lead to opportunities for collaboration and growth. When we engage with individuals who share our interests and passions, we open the door to new ideas and perspectives. Collaborative relationships can lead to innovative projects, shared resources, and collective problem-solving, which can significantly enhance our personal and professional growth. By prioritizing relationships built on trust and mutual respect, we create a fertile ground for creativity and collaboration to thrive. This collaborative spirit can lead to exciting opportunities that may not have been possible in isolation. In addition, a strong network of support allows us to tap into diverse experiences and knowledge. Each individual we connect with brings their unique background, skills, and insights to the table. By prioritizing these meaningful relationships, we create an environment where knowledge sharing is encouraged, and we can learn from one another's experiences. This exchange of ideas not only broadens our horizons but also equips us with valuable tools and strategies to tackle challenges in our own lives. When we prioritize building a network of diverse individuals, we create a well-rounded support system that enhances our personal and professional development. Moreover, maintaining authentic relationships requires effort and commitment. It's essential to nurture these connections by actively engaging with others, showing appreciation, and being present in their lives. This reciprocity helps to strengthen bonds, ensuring that our network remains robust and supportive over time. By prioritizing relationships, we demonstrate our investment in others' well-being, fostering a sense of loyalty and trust that can withstand the test of time. In the context of professional growth, a strong network can lead to mentorship opportunities. When we cultivate meaningful relationships with individuals who have more experience or knowledge in our field, we position ourselves to receive valuable guidance and support. Mentors can provide insights into navigating challenges, offer career advice, and help us identify opportunities for growth. This mentorship dynamic is often built on a foundation of mutual respect and genuine connection, emphasizing the importance of prioritizing relationships over superficial networking. Ultimately, building a strong network of support through meaningful relationships enhances our ability to thrive in both personal and professional realms. By investing in authentic connections, we create a system of encouragement, collaboration, and shared growth that can significantly impact our journey. As we prioritize these relationships, we cultivate an environment where individuals feel valued and supported, fostering a sense of community that empowers us all to reach our full potential. Practicing patience and persistence is essential for achieving long-term success and personal fulfillment. In a world that often emphasizes immediate results and quick fixes, cultivating a mindset rooted in patience allows us to navigate challenges and setbacks with resilience. When we embrace the understanding that meaningful progress takes time, we equip ourselves with the tools needed to stay focused on our goals, even when the path becomes difficult or slow. This commitment to patience and persistence fosters a deeper sense of purpose and satisfaction in our endeavors, as we learn to appreciate the journey as much as the destination. Patience enables us to approach our goals with a sense of realism and understanding. Many great accomplishments are the result of consistent effort over time, rather than overnight success. By recognizing that achieving our aspirations often requires a series of small, incremental steps, we set ourselves up for a more sustainable and fulfilling journey. This perspective helps us manage our expectations and reduces the frustration that can arise when we encounter obstacles or delays. Instead of feeling disheartened by temporary setbacks, we learn to view them as integral parts of the process, essential for our growth and development. Moreover, patience fosters resilience. When we encounter challenges, our ability to remain patient allows us to maintain perspective and stay focused on the bigger picture. We learn that obstacles are not roadblocks but opportunities for learning and growth. This resilient mindset empowers us to push through difficulties, knowing that our efforts will eventually lead to progress. Patience helps us build the emotional fortitude needed to withstand adversity, reminding us that success often comes to those who persevere through trials and tribulations. In addition to patience, persistence is a crucial component of long-term success. While talent and opportunity play a role in achievement, it is often the individuals who remain steadfast in their pursuit of their goals who ultimately succeed. Persistence requires a commitment to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear or when we face resistance. By embracing persistence, we cultivate a tenacity that drives us to take consistent action, no matter how daunting the task may seem. One of the key benefits of persistence is that it builds confidence. Each time we push through challenges and continue to strive toward our goals, we reinforce our belief in our abilities. This growing confidence becomes a source of motivation, fueling our desire to take on even greater challenges. As we accumulate small victories through our persistent efforts, we create a positive feedback loop that strengthens our resolve and commitment to our aspirations. Furthermore, practicing patience and persistence cultivates a growth mindset. This mindset emphasizes the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. When we view challenges as opportunities for learning rather than as insurmountable obstacles, we foster an environment where growth and development thrive. This approach allows us to remain open to new ideas and perspectives, enriching our understanding and skills over time. As we prioritize patience and persistence, we also learn to appreciate the importance of self-discipline. Consistent effort requires the ability to stay committed to our goals, even when distractions arise or when motivation wanes. By cultivating self-discipline, we develop the habits and routines necessary to keep moving forward, regardless of external circumstances. This discipline reinforces our sense of purpose, reminding us that our efforts today contribute to the successes of tomorrow. In a broader sense, patience and persistence can have a profound impact on our relationships and interactions with others. When we approach challenges with a patient and persistent mindset, we create an atmosphere of understanding and support. This is particularly important in collaborative environments, where teamwork and communication are essential. By modeling patience and persistence, we encourage others to adopt a similar approach, fostering a culture of resilience and collective growth. Living authentically is a powerful principle that significantly impacts our overall well-being and success. When we commit to being true to ourselves, we align our actions, values, and beliefs, fostering a sense of coherence in our lives. This authenticity not only strengthens our self-identity but also enhances our relationships and the way we interact with the world around us. By prioritizing authenticity, we cultivate a fulfilling life that resonates with who we truly are, rather than conforming to external expectations or societal pressures. At the heart of living authentically is the commitment to self-awareness. Understanding our own values, passions, and aspirations is essential to embracing authenticity. This requires ongoing reflection and introspection, allowing us to identify what truly matters to us. By engaging in this self-discovery process, we can better align our choices and behaviors with our core beliefs. This alignment fosters a sense of integrity, as we no longer feel compelled to act in ways that contradict our true selves. Instead, we can confidently pursue our goals, knowing they reflect our genuine desires and values. Moreover, authenticity encourages vulnerability. When we are true to ourselves, we allow ourselves to be seen for who we are, including our flaws and insecurities. This vulnerability is a strength, as it fosters deeper connections with others. When we share our authentic selves, we create opportunities for meaningful relationships built on trust and understanding. People are often drawn to authenticity. It resonates on a deeper level, creating an environment where others feel safe to express themselves as well. This mutual sharing of vulnerabilities cultivates an atmosphere of support and empathy, enhancing our interactions and connections. Living authentically also involves setting boundaries that reflect our values and needs. When we prioritize our own authenticity, we become more attuned to what we are willing to accept and what we are not. This clarity allows us to communicate our boundaries effectively, ensuring that we engage in relationships and activities that honor our true selves. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially in a world that often pressures us to conform or please others. However, by prioritizing our own authenticity, we empower ourselves to make choices that enhance our well-being, ultimately leading to more fulfilling interactions and experiences. In addition to personal relationships, living authentically influences our professional lives. When we align our career choices with our true interests and values, we create a greater sense of purpose in our work. Authenticity in the workplace fosters creativity, innovation, and collaboration. When individuals feel free to express their true selves, they contribute more meaningfully to their teams and organizations. This environment nurtures diverse perspectives, leading to richer discussions and better problem-solving. Moreover, organizations that prioritize authenticity often experience higher levels of employee engagement and satisfaction, as individuals feel valued for their unique contributions. Moreover, living authentically enhances resilience. When we are grounded in our values and true to ourselves, we are better equipped to navigate life's challenges. Authenticity serves as a compass, guiding us through difficult times and helping us stay aligned with our purpose. In moments of adversity, we can draw strength from our authenticity, reminding ourselves of who we are and what we stand for. This resilience allows us to face challenges with confidence and clarity, enabling us to remain focused on our goals. Embracing authenticity also encourages a growth mindset. When we live authentically, we recognize that growth is a continuous journey rather than a destination. We become more open to feedback and self-improvement, understanding that our unique experiences and perspectives contribute to our development. This mindset encourages us to take risks, try new things, and embrace challenges, knowing that each experience contributes to our authentic selves. Ultimately, living authentically creates a life rich in meaning and fulfillment. It allows us to be true to ourselves, fostering a sense of purpose that permeates all areas of our lives. By prioritizing authenticity, we cultivate deeper relationships, enhance our professional endeavors, and navigate challenges with resilience and confidence. This commitment to authenticity empowers us to embrace our unique journeys, inspiring others to do the same. In a world that often encourages conformity, living authentically stands as a powerful testament to the strength and beauty of being true to oneself. In conclusion, the journey of personal and professional growth is profoundly shaped by the principles of hard work, authenticity, and resilience. By committing to work diligently in silence, we allow our actions to speak louder than our words, creating a powerful foundation for success. Through self-improvement, humility, and patience, we cultivate an unwavering sense of purpose that propels us forward, regardless of the challenges we face. Building strong, meaningful relationships enhances our ability to navigate life's complexities, offering support, encouragement, and collaboration. As we embrace vulnerability and practice authenticity, we foster deeper connections that enrich our lives and empower those around us. This dedication to living authentically nurtures self-awareness and aligns our actions with our core values, leading to greater fulfillment and resilience. In a world often focused on immediate gratification, prioritizing patience and persistence equips us with the tenacity needed to overcome obstacles and achieve long-term goals. By celebrating the process and recognizing that success is a journey rather than a destination, we cultivate a mindset that values growth and learning. Ultimately, the culmination of these principles creates a life imbued with meaning, purpose, and impact. By choosing to work hard in silence and embrace the journey of self-discovery and improvement, we empower ourselves to thrive, inspire others, and leave a lasting legacy. Let us strive to embody these values in our daily lives, knowing that our dedication to personal growth and authenticity will not only transform ourselves but also contribute to a more compassionate and supportive world. Thank you. Thank you.